The WWE Universe is in absolute disbelief after a jaw-dropping betrayal sent shockwaves across the SmackDown roster. In a move no one could have predicted, TAMA TONGA just delivered the most devastating backstab in recent Bloodline history, turning not only on his faction leader Solo SIKOA but also on his own brother, Tongaloa, to align himself with the most terrifying force in WWE today, Jacob FATU. This wasn't just another unexpected heel turn. This was a declaration of war. The betrayal didn't unfold in a backstage segment or through subtle hints. It exploded live in front of a sold-out arena that had no idea they were about to witness the collapse of everything Solo SIKOA had built since ousting Roman Reigns. The chaos began with Solo's trademark entrance blaring through the speakers, the so-called street champion walking to the ring with his trusted allies, TAMA TONGA, Tongaloa, and Jeff Cobb. The crowd was hyped for what seemed like a routine demolition of an unlucky opponent. But in the blink of an eye, trust was shattered. As Solo raised his fist in command, expecting unity, TAMA TONGA suddenly lunged at his own brother, hurling Tongaloa face-first into the unforgiving steel steps. The arena gasped, the energy shifting from anticipation to stunned silence. And before Solo could even register what was happening, Jacob FATU's ominous theme erupted like a war cry. The Samoan werewolf stormed down the ramp with purpose, his eyes locked on Solo, and without a word, he stood shoulder to shoulder with TAMA TONGA in a new, terrifying alliance. Solo's expression said it all: betrayal, fury, and disbelief. What once was a united front was now a battlefield soaked in deception. The Bloodline Civil War has officially entered its most destructive phase, and the leaderless chaos threatens to consume everything in its path. The truth is, ever since Solo took control by removing Roman Reigns from power, the foundation of the Bloodline began to crack. And tonight, it collapsed. TAMA TONGA's rebellion wasn't just personal, it was strategic. It exposed Solo's biggest weakness, his inability to hold his family together. And if he can't manage his own blood, how can he ever hope to rule WWE? With Jacob FATU now joined by TAMA TONGA, a new empire is rising, one built on savagery, betrayal, and unrelenting force. Meanwhile, rumors are swirling backstage that Roman Reigns has not been silent during his absence. Insiders claim Roman has been in covert talks with TAMA TONGA for weeks, orchestrating this betrayal behind Solo's back. And that raises serious questions about Paul Heyman's loyalty. The wise man, who is currently aligned with a brutal new faction featuring Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, may soon find himself in an impossible position. With Jacob FATU seizing control and Roman silently pulling strings, Heyman could be forced to pick a side, or be annihilated in the resulting war. As TAMA TONGA and Jacob FATU stand defiantly in the ring, Solo grits his teeth, preparing to retaliate, but before he can strike, Seth Rollins' music hits. The crowd erupts as Mr. Money in the Bank arrives, flanked by Bronson and Breaker, adding even more chaos to the mix. But instead of unleashing an attack, Seth grabs a mic with that twisted smile spreading across his face. He mocks Solo's loss of control, jabs at Roman's absence, and then slowly turns toward Jacob FATU. The real monster, he calls him, acknowledging the terrifying shift in WWE's power structure. Just as the tension becomes unbearable, the arena is plunged into darkness. The lights flicker back on, and standing at the top of the ramp is Roman Reigns. The arena is hushed, everyone frozen as Roman lifts his hand in that familiar, commanding salute. And in a chilling moment, TAMA TONGA raises his fist back in perfect sync. The meaning is unmistakable. This betrayal was Roman's plan from the start. Reports now confirm that TAMA TONGA was never loyal to Solo. He was a double agent working with the tribal chief all along, waiting for the most devastating moment to flip the script and burn Solo's empire to the ground. The question now isn't just who betrayed whom. It's about what comes next. Is TAMA TONGA a traitor or a mastermind? Has Solo completely lost control of his faction? Is Jacob FATU about to unleash a reign of terror unlike anything WWE has seen before? And where does Paul Heyman truly stand in a war that threatens to engulf every corner of WWE? The lines have been drawn. Solo's bloodline is fractured. Roman's new rebellion is taking shape. And Jacob FATU's empire of destruction is expanding fast. The war has only just begun. Stay locked in, because the next chapter is about to change everything you thought you knew about power, loyalty, and blood in WWE.